This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Chesapeake Eye Center.
Well, as we just said, it's no secret that 2020 has been a tough year on the kids. And it's not just about Christmas presents. They're home. They're not seeing friends. Maybe they're not able to spend time with extended family this Christmas season.
And they've done a whole lot of learning on the computer, which is difficult in and of itself and could potentially be harmful to their eyes. So we sat down with our friends at Chesapeake Eye Center to find out what symptoms parents should be looking for and to get a few tips for preventing any problems.
Who would have ever thought that a computer would become the classroom for children? Just one of the many changes brought on by the year 2020.
I think it's been a big adjustment phase. I think the kids have done a great job being malleable. Switch sides.
Dr. Jason Yonker is an ophthalmologist at Chesapeake Eye Center. Though he's proud of children for their perseverance, he says all that screen time can cause some concerns.
Parents will bring their children in with different complaints as far as having eye problems on being on the screen all day. And we see those types of things coming in our office.
He says the main issue with virtual learning is what happens when kids' eyes are right up close to the screen.
There's going to be accommodative effort, and what that is, there's a muscle inside the eye that will actually contract and actually brings the letters into focus, and your body does it automatically. As a kid, you can do it really, really easily, but when you're doing it for a prolonged period of time, you can have a lot of spasm of that muscle. So the children can start noticing eye strain, headaches because of the muscle being tight. It'll transmit itself to a headache in the eyes.
He suggests a 20-20-20 rule to help.
After 20 minutes of continuous reading, you want to take about a 20-second break, look at something far off into the distance. I tell them even add a little 20 squeezes of the eyelid to which helps squeeze out some oil out of the eyelid glands and helps coat the eye and reduce some of that, some of those symptoms.
He says it's also important to make sure your child's computer sits at eye level.
You don't want them looking up at the screen because that's going to increase the risk for their eyes drying out after they're on the screen for a prolonged period of time. You don't want them looking down to the screen, otherwise that can create neck problems. We call it tech neck.
When it comes to eye issues, Dr. Yonker says oftentimes kids won't notice what's going on and it's up to the parent. So he suggests parents keep their eyes peeled.
Things you're kind of keeping an eye out for is increased blink rate. If you see your children squeezing their eyes a lot, closing one eye, if you see them, start complaining of headaches or holding their head, or avoiding, you can also notice sometimes changes in their behavior. Especially with blue light, you're getting a lot of blue light out of the screens.
He adds that too much blue light before bed can also disrupt sleep.
That blue light can stimulate your child to feel more awake. So I always tell my patients, after about 2 to 3 hours before their bedtime, try to turn the blue light off.
He suggests using blue light blocking glasses or perhaps an app. Above all, he says getting regular eye exams is crucial.
The child may be asymptomatic and you may not see anything at home, not to any fault of the parent. So that's why, I always recommend prior to school age, get a baseline eye exam. We can pick a lot of things up by age 3, 4, 5. Once they're into school, they're going to be getting their kind of screening checks with either the pediatrician or at school, and a lot of times those are picked up. They'll pick up problems that can come in and check with us, but I definitely say at least get your child in there before school age. Let them get a baseline exam. Let the ophthalmologist or optometrist kind of determine whether they need an annual exam or every couple of years is fine for them.
Strong sight might be just what your young ones need as we head into 2021.
And for more information on Chesapeake Eye Center, visit delmarvalife.com.